Hey, welcome. It's Domain Dave from CheapWineFinder.com again. Like always, 3 times a week we write up a review of value price wine, and 3 times a week we plug in the microphone and we talk about it. And we've got an interesting, kind of fun one today. The name of it's, the brand is Bacchus. This is Ginger's Cuvée Pinot Noir 2023. I found it at a local wine retailer for $12.99. It's a Pinot Noir from Monterey. It has kind of an interesting story. This is a brand by David Gordon, who since 1990 has been the sommelier at Tribeca Grill in New York. That's the restaurant that Robert De Niro is co-owner of. And he is kind of at the forefront of sommeliers in the United States. He was doing it before it was big time. He's only the 3rd American ever to have an honorary, be an honorary citizen of Château Neuf-du-Pape. He is big on different groups. He knows everybody. And when he decided to try to do a value-priced wine, which I respect, somebody who's doing all these high-end wines, and he's trying to do a wine that people can afford and it's really good. When he first started it, he had people like Camus and Minor Family offering to give him grapes and technical advice, and he's been doing this brand for a little bit. And this one's from Monterey, but he still knows everybody. So when he goes to get grapes, it's like a buddy of his, or someone he's been acquainted to, or someone he's known and said, "Hey, try this vineyard. It is really outstanding." And they just had a contract fail. You can go in there and get some really good grapes at a really good price, and that's how this works. Now here is a wine fact for you. The Ginger's Cuvée, and a Cuvée is a blend, and in this case, it's a blend of vineyards. But if it was a Merlot or the Cabernet Franc, that could be a Cuvée too, just because they blend things. But this is a blend of vineyards. Ginger is David Gordon's daughter. Anytime you see a winery name a wine after a loved one, it is going to be the highest quality they can do. Doesn't mean you're going to like it all the time, but it's going to be high quality. Because, the reason it is sometimes you just don't like wines that are really good. It's not your thing. But there's going to be no scrimping. There's going to be no, they're not cutting corners anywhere. Ginger's daughter. It's going to be a good, and it's a $12.99 wine. It probably costs more. This place has got really good prices, but it's a solid Pinot Noir from California, made by someone who knows everybody and knows wine. So, but that's not too bad. I'm going to take a sip. It's really balanced. It's really fresh. It is fruit forward in a non-fruit forward, jammy kind of way. There's some really fresh cherries on this. Some herbs, something to kind of dry things up a little bit. There's some strawberry. There's some licorice. Maybe a faint little bit of Dr. Pepper, that kind of fruity kind of thing going. Not a lot, just a little. Maybe some orange zest, a little rough edge here and there. Maybe some mocha. It's one of those Pinot Noirs with a lot of different flavors. You can't always, you kind of guess what you're going to get with the Pinot Noir. There's certain flavors you're almost always going to get. But, depending on the vineyard and whatever, there's always going to be some surprises in there. And that's a pretty good deal. The art of wine is the blending. The fermentation is like science. This wine was fermented in 50% stainless steel and 50% neutral oak barrels. Neutral oak barrels don't give off any flavor. But a stainless steel vat does not allow air transfer. And even though a barrel is watertight, it's not completely airtight. And that little bit of air coming through interacts with the wine and changes the flavor. So you're going to get some little bit of differences here and there. And so it blends together. You're going to get a little another flavor, a little other texture. And then they put it in neutral barrels for 10 months to balance out, which is a nice little thing. Again, you're not going to get the chocolate vanilla. Of course, you're not going to get it with French oak anyway. But there you go. So this is a well-made wine. He knows people. He finds vineyards that have good grapes. He has people who help him with the wine know what they're doing. Plus, he knows what he's doing already. So this is a good value-priced wine. This isn't. This is one to seek out. I'm not sure how well it's distributed, but if you find Bacchus Ginger's Cuvée Pinot Noir 2023, and they've got a couple other wines in there, check it out. It's well worth drinking. It's a quality Pinot Noir. It's priced right. So there you go. So adios. This is Domain Dave, cheapwinefinder.com. Like us where you like it podcast, if you will. Pushing buttons does work for some stupid reason. I don't understand it, but adios. Keep it cheap, and I'll be talking to you. Bye-bye.